Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another edition of the Professors. This week the unofficial spoiler list is complete and there's already talk around the net about the latest spoilers and the summer standard. So as always, we'll delve into all that and more. So let's draw. So, there's this whole argument going around over why non-creature spells are getting nerfed and why creatures are getting so much better of a boost, and thus why blue is getting so much worse and why white is getting so much better. So, let's look at a non-creature spell in the format compared to a creature spell with the same converted mana cost in the same format. So, the new Savannah Lions, Elite Vanguard. At its core, it's a 2-1 for 1 white. It's a human, which in Standard has absolutely no relevance, but it is a soldier. So, it'll have relevance and limited with the 4 white soldier lords, and may be grandly relevant and constructed with Captain of the Watch. But, we look at one of its spell counterparts, Path to Exile. In comparison, they are arguably equal cards, because while Path to Exile is guaranteed to be reactive, it does something considerably more versatile, while Elite Vanguard can be proactive or reactive, but has less of a power trade-off, and will always be involved with a process ever more complicated known as combat. As a Melvin, one of the most fun things to do is take apart cards and dissect individual applications. For example, I've always thought of Giant Growth and Lightning Bolt as equal cards despite their usual context because of what the cards really read. See, Lightning Bolt doesn't actually read Lightning Bolt deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Observing individual applications, it actually says, destroy target creature with 3 or less toughness, or Lightning Bolt deals 3 damage to target player, or prevent target attacking creature with 3 or less toughness from dealing damage this turn and destroy it. Or destroy target creature that blocked a or more than one creature you control this turn with X or less toughness, where X is the creature's power plus 3. And yet what Giant Growth actually says is, target creature deals 3 more damage to target player this turn, or target creature with double strike deals 6 more damage to target player this turn, or destroy target blocking or blocked creature with X or less toughness, where X is 3 plus a blocked or blocking creature you control's power, respectively, or prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. That creature gains 3 power until end of turn. Now, it would appear the number of applications is equal, but then again, there's only one relevant double strike creature in the format, and your exalted attacker doesn't really need +6/+6 when your opponent is 1 chump block away from death, and not to mention, all these abilities are only usable when you've got a creature down. So, of course, it's relevant, but with that logic, Ancestral Recall is equal with Healing Salve, because, you know, Ancestral Recall cards are still in your hand. I mean, it's not like card advantage in a format of 0 mana artifacts is that important. Finally, on the more Vorthos side of things, to note what? They're really printing Baneslayer Angel? But why? Now this, on the other hand, is just plain power creep. Hablar de sabor, hay un unicornio que hace muy loco con efectos gigantes de crimercito. El nombre de esta tarjeta es apreciado unicornio y su apodo es Charlie. Haha, pero no hay tiempo de ser malgasto. Discutir esto poco el interés de tipo en el cartel Z y el raro se consigue en ore. En la plataforma anuncio M10. Fairies gets a little better as Drowned Catacomb allows them to not lose a life every other turn, and somebody somewhere is gonna be rocking Rise from the Grave and Zephyr Sprites. However, where Fairies get slightly better, their opposition with the exception of Boat Brew and Black-White tokens gets just extremely better. While Black-White tokens' already shaky mana base can no longer support a 3rd and often not even a guaranteed 4th turn Spectral Procession, but would have been, if nothing else, salvageable when loaded up with all 8 possible duels and reflecting pools, but the replacement of Glorious Anthem with Honor of the Pure, which is, if nothing else, a subpar card, just kills the deck. However, it assists the deck like green-white tokens and is essentially 1 less mana to boost everything in your deck except the 4 Hierarchs, seldom attackers, and however many Cloud Threshers, or should I say Great Stubble Stags, you're running in the board. But won't ever be relevant now that your matchup against Fairies is like 12-1 post-board. And while having to replace Brushland with Sun Petal Grove is a slight downgrade, the mana base for green-white was only demanding for Spectral Procession and Cloud Thresher. Procession can still be played 3rd turn, but does put into question if the best deck in the format will still be the best deck in the format. Fact is, despite not touching upon it the whole episode, Lightning Bolt red-green decks with Bloodbraid Elf still wield a raw and ridiculous power, which green-white combo elves, white weenie, and whatever else comes out of this crazy mix will, no doubt, have to contend with. So until next time when we check out the M10 pre-release and everyone's opinion on the new set, the rules changes, and more, this is Anthony Palmerio, tapped out for now, but we'll untap soon.